Hi, my name's Joe and I'm a pharmacist at Northumbria Healthcare Foundation Trust. I'd like to spend a few minutes today to tell you about what medicines I'm going to have in my winter medicines cabinet. It's quite common to become unwell over the winter months with a viral illness, and you can have symptoms like a runny or blocked nose, a sore throat, cough, fever and aches and pains. Antibiotics often aren't the answer in these circumstances, but there are some simple things you can do at home, and I'm going to unbox my medicines kit today to help you. So the first thing I've got in here is paracetamol. Paracetamol is often the first thing you should go to. It's an effective painkiller and it can help to lower a temperature. Most people can take paracetamol safely, but it's worth noting that most other over-the-counter cold and flu remedies can have paracetamol in there, so make sure you check the ingredients list. Another painkiller is ibuprofen. Now ibuprofen again will help with aches and pains and it can help to lower a fever. It can actually be taken together with paracetamol, but make sure you take ibuprofen with food. Not everyone can take ibuprofen, so if you have any history of asthma, high blood pressure, or suffer from stomach problems, or you take medications for any long-term conditions, it's a good idea to check with your pharmacist before you use this one. Now unfortunately, blocked nose and sore throat tend to go hand in hand with a cold or a flu. And one of the best remedies for this is menthol products. Now there's lots of different ones available. These are lozenges. Now lozenges help to ease a sore throat and relieve congestion. They also come in the form of oils. These can be dabbed onto tissues and the vapours inhaled, or they can be dropped into warm water and again the vapours inhaled to help to clear a blocked nose. It's always important to stay hydrated, and this is doubly so when you're unwell. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Unfortunately, some winter bugs can cause diarrhea and vomiting. So something like an oral rehydration sachet is a good thing to have in your medicines cabinet. These will quickly rehydrate you and they will help to replenish lost salts. As well as those things for cold and flu, some other things you should have in your cupboard are some antihistamines. Now, we all know hay fever can strike during the summer, but allergies can happen at any time of year, so some antihistamines are a good thing to have in the back of the cupboard. Slips, trips, bumps and bruises, that sort of thing can happen, so some simple first aid like antiseptic cream and plasters can help just to keep any scrapes or bruises clean if that happens. Now finally, with Christmas coming up, there is always the possibility that we can overindulge. A box of Rennies can help with some indigestion, but if you do have any persistent stomach problems, it's a good idea to seek some further advice. All the things I've talked about here come with full instructions on the backs of the boxes, and there's leaflets inside all the packaging with further information about who can take them and how to take them. All these items can be picked up for around £10 from your local shops or pharmacy, so this really doesn't have to break the bank. There's even some things you can do at home which will cost a lot less. Honey and lemon mixed with warm water can help to relieve a sore throat and ease some congestion. Keeping your hands clean will help to prevent the spread of germs to others, so wash them with soap regularly throughout the day. And if you sneeze or cough, use a tissue to catch the germs and dispose of that into the bin, again to prevent the spread of infection to others. If you are following this advice and your symptoms are persisting or you're becoming more unwell, do go and speak to your local pharmacist or doctor for further advice. All the things I've talked about today are really only appropriate for adults, so if you do have a child who's unwell, again, go and seek further advice for them. Now finally, I would like to encourage you all to inquire about the flu vaccine this year. If you are eligible for it, it can help you to prevent illnesses for yourself and others. Thank you very much for your time.